In my hands with me, I have possibly the greatest innovation to the Nintendo Wii that has been known to mankind. A Poofesure Biif Boss Biif remote with Biif Motion Plus inside and a Bunchuck. That's right, we have Poofesure's line of fully operational Nintendo Wii gear, which is a Biif remote because he doesn't want to get copyrighted, so he called it Biif instead of Wii, and a Bunchuck. That's right, these are the actual names, and these are the actual designs of the remotes themselves. And I figured, well, what better way to test if these things work than to put them through the ultimate ringer. I decided to test these out playing every single sport in WII Sports, the best game known to mankind, obviously. And through my testing, I've learned some pretty interesting things about these remotes. But you don't get to see the result just yet. No. First, I wanted to talk about why these are even a thing. Now, if you guys don't know about Poofesure, which you probably don't because most of my audience only cares about me doing Just Shapes and Beats comics, for those of you that don't know, Poofesure is a YouTuber who plays WII Sports and all kinds of different Wii games for a living, and he screams, he rages, and he breaks Wii remotes.
Yep, I'm doing it.
And I want to see if these can hold up as well as advertised. Are these remotes actually meant to be played, or are they just for display? Or are they meant to behave so poorly that you inevitably get mad, smash them on the ground, and have to spend 60 bucks on a brand new set of Wii remote gear? Now, full disclosure, this is just the regular design. I didn't get them signed because in order to get them signed, it was going to be an extra 30 bucks, which I was not willing to pay. So unsigned, I saved 30 bucks, and also I figured with me playing with them so much, the signature is just going to rub off anyways, so I didn't want to risk rubbing off the signature that I paid 30 bucks for. So I just decided to go with the traditional standard Poofesure Biif remote and Poofesure Bunchuck. And now we're going to go ahead and test these Wii remotes and the Bunchuck. First test, tennis. Yeah, I have props. I'm a pretty good, no, I'm not. Alright, we're gonna try a game that requires no nunchuck. Tennis. Tennis actually fared up decently well for this test. It wasn't the best by all means. Let's go with one player, and let's get someone new. Let's get someone, you know what? It would only be right to use Biif Boss with the Biif mote with Biif Motion Plus inside. So we're gonna have Biif Boss play tennis. Alright? Start off with a serve. Here we go. Not bad. I will fully admit, okay, I'm playing it for about 14 seconds so far, and there is a slight delay. There is a slight delay with the Wii remote, but other than that, it's got some good vibration to it, and it has good detection. And it actually held up pretty well. I got some good power serves in. Alright, got a super hit off that shit. Let's go. Got a super hit. I got some good hits. I gotta get a super serve on camera. There we go. Oh, what? Bullshit. I feel like that was rigged. I feel like I swung it. I don't know if you guys saw, but I swung that shit the right way and Biif decided to go backhand instead of forehand. Okay, it doesn't do it with Miyu. It only does it with Matt. And eventually, I beat the easiest boss in tennis, Matt and Mia. Even though Matt is the god of WII Sports, he sucks at tennis. And we won. There you go, Biif Boss. Well, I guess we can say that the Biif remote is good for tennis. And other than that little bullshit backhand, this Biif remote for tennis gets a B+. So overall, for tennis, it held up pretty well. And like I said, I'd give it an easy B+ out of A through F. It's time to play baseball, baby. Alright, we are going against my Saki. Now, he does have some skill level in baseball, but that shouldn't hinder us too much. We should still be pretty freaking good at baseball. And again, it only makes I was wondering who I was going to play this Wii with today. I'm like, well, it's only fair that I play baseball, or I play this with Biif Boss, because it's a Biif mode. So yeah, I tested this out in all the sports, and the next sport was baseball. And needless to say, not only am I really good in baseball with the regular Wii remotes, but I'm pretty good with the Biif mode, baby. That only makes the most amount of sense. Well, boys, looks like this was also a success. I was getting hit after hit after hit. Other things, but I am gonna test the pitching. And did we get a home run? The Biif remote gets its first home run. Let's fucking go, baby. That's probably gonna be a pop-up. And I truly wanted to see how well this Biif remote held up. So I did the one thing that I never thought I could do on Wii Sports. Something that I hadn't done in almost 10 years. How good is it for bunting though? That is probably gonna be an... Oh, I bunted a single! Yeah, I just bunted a single. That doesn't sound like very much, but when you realize how razor thin the margin is for bunting a single and getting out in a single, it is pretty impressive. It's been done numerous times. That's the best way to go about a speed run if you're gonna do a speed run on this. But overall, pretty good. Okay. That gets a little bit of an upgrade on the respect scale. And Markiplier crushes a home run because he's so fucking awesome. And now we move on to pitching. I would change into my baseball glove, but frankly, I am too lazy and I don't want to do that right now. All right, boys. Now we gonna try some pitching. First things first, standard fastball. Not very fast, but I could flick the remote harder. Let's go inside. That's 2. Now let's throw the all-classic splitter. Okay, she didn't fall for it. Now let's try a curveball. Strike 3, boys. Now I know I was on the easiest skill level, but pitching fared pretty well. Pitching was very easy. They either didn't swing or swung at everything they weren't supposed to swing at. And boys, that is a successful game of baseball with the Biif mode. So baseball was actually a lot better than tennis. Then again, I like baseball a lot more, but this fared up pretty well in both pitching and hitting, and it hit some pretty good long bombs. I will say this though, the buttons are very thick and they're smaller than normal, so yeah, I'd say if you guys are looking to throw some good pitches, not only is it because it's my favorite sport, but because the Biif mode held up pretty well, baseball gets an A. An A minus. Not a plus, A minus. And now it's time for everyone's favorite sport. Bowling. Yes. My dad owns a bowling ball. What are you going to do about it? And yes, this, Jesus Christ. Yes. Ow. This thing is 100% real, and yeah, it's really fucking heavy. This thing weighs about 13 pounds. Bowling absolutely sucked. So what you want to do is line up the line between here and here, preferably more towards that small dot on the right here, but about right in the middle would be just fine. Then you're gonna want to hold the Wii remote sideways in your hand, approximately like this, up, bring it all the way back, and let go right before you reach the top, and I miss. I don't know if it was the Advanced Motion Plus or if it was just me having an off day, but something about it felt so off when I was bowling. It was not letting go on time. I wanted to try to get a perfect game, but I only ended up getting about 5 strikes, which is not even half of a perfect game. I missed. You'll still miss like me. No way. Not in. Oh my god, I missed everything. Okay. Oh no, bowling's not faring well, Poofesure. And for some reason, it goes right, even though I had the Wii remote aiming left. And have very little room for doing stuff. Alright, at least we finished with a strike. Yeah, that was probably the worst I have ever done in bowling in a very long time. I apologize for that, because as you can see, I'm pretty good at getting perfect games. I've got about 3 or 4 perfect games in my entire Wii Sports career. And yes, I've also gotten a bunch of near perfect games too, which really pissed me off, but you know what? Better than nothing. Always look at the positives. Well, overall, this remote was not very good for bowling. It's too sensitive and doesn't have very good throw detection, as you guys saw twice already. So yeah, that was probably the worst sport for this Wii remote. It just didn't fare very well with quite possibly the most popular Wii Sports sport, and overall, Bowling, I gotta put this down because it's hurting my arm. Bowling for the Biif mode gets a D. That was not very good, and it was not very fun to enjoy. I don't have very much room in my room for golf. Golfing was the complete opposite of bowling. Golfing actually did pretty well. All right, for golf, I don't want to do much because I don't want to see you guys, because I know you guys don't want to see me just play a random fucking hole. So we're just going to play a quick 3-hole game on beginner. We're going to speed run through this as fast as possible. I tried pretty much every tip and trick that you could ever find in Wii Sports Golfing. I tried the regular style. All right, let's line up a shot. Let's go ahead and take, you know what? I'm going to stand in front of the camera for this one, just so y'all can see how this actually works. So what you want to do, the wind is 2 miles an hour that way. We're going to take the remote, we're going to aim it down, and we're just going to... That was not a very good hit. That was a shit hit. That was actually really bad. That was a whole lot worse than I could have ever done without even trying. That was really bad. Well, good news, we can get it onto the green from here if we get a decent hit. Nice. That is what I call a decent hit. Putting. All right, let's try to putt this in. How good is this Wii remote for my weakest point in golf? Putting. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Pretty accurate. And I even tried to go to that secret little fairway that every speedrunner attempts to go for. And needless to say, in one try, I got it down. How is the wind on this one? I think we can go for this. We're going to attempt to go for this. I think this can be done. I know it can be done. I've done it before in this type of wind. All right, come on. We can do this. We can do this. That was pretty good. That was about exactly what I wanted. That was beautiful. And if you're ever speedrunning this game, just know that is preferably where you want to go, onto this little patch of grass. And I know most of you are always boarded out by golf because everyone's like, oh, golf is such a boring sport. Yeah, that's what everyone says, until they go out and play it, and then they realize that it is very frustrating and very difficult to play. Can we get an albatross, aka a double eagle? Here's the shot. Oh, just hit the hill. I am not blaming the Biif remote for that. Even when I'm playing with the regular remote, I still have that problem with that little hill right in front of the green. But, can we get a chip in? Oh, a little too far left. Let's put this in for yet another birdie to finish off golf. Well, boys, I'd say that that was a pretty successful golf run. Overall, the Biif remote is amazing for golf. But overall, the Biif remote for golf also gets a B+. And now I'm gonna go put all this stuff back and make room for the final sport. That is right, boys. The final sport was boxing, and I'm sitting normally in the chair because I do not own boxing gloves. The one sport that was the most important for this video, I don't have any equipment for, so I'm just gonna hold up my fists like I'm actually gonna fight you. But I will not, because I'm not a fighter and I'm a little coward. It's gonna be the Biif man himself. We are gonna plug the Nunchuck into the bottom of the Wii. For those of you guys that don't know how the Wii works, the Nunchuck goes, or the Bunchuck goes in the bottom of the Wii remote, and we are gonna attempt to box our way to the top. Right, we are going against the easiest boss, which is Ryan. He's not even a boss, he's just one of those motherfuckers you fight to, like, make yourself feel better after losing. Now, again, I know I was on the easiest mode for this, but Ryan didn't really stand a chance against my fists and the Biif mode and Bunchuck. This was the ultimate test for the Bunchuck, and I was really hoping it wouldn't let me down. And boy, did it not let me down. This thing whooped some ass. For this one, this is going to be pretty easy to beat, so I think I'm just going to keep the Wii remotes in frame the whole time. As you guys can see, I'm giving him an absolute ass whooping. And we are going to go ahead and beat the shit out of Ryan real quick. There we go. Oh. He's not supposed to fight back. He is not supposed to fight back. You are not supposed to fight. Oh, god damn. Knocked his fucking ass to the ground. didn't even stand a chance. One swift round was all it took to send this motherfucker to the ground. And in no time at all, my entire Wii Sports experience with the Biif mode and Bunchuck was accomplished. Now, full disclosure, I was originally going to give the Bunchuck a B+, but I got hit a couple times. And for that, because I'm not supposed to get hit on the first round, because I'm too good at Wii Sports, I'm giving it a B-. So overall, these remotes, very professional, very well made, and perfect for playing your favorite Wii games. Nope, that's the right hand. That is the right hand. There we go. But yeah, overall, I would give these a final rating of a B+. A B+, aka an 8 out of 10. Are they fun? Yes. But are they functional if you're trying to speedrun a Wii game and your life is on the line and millions of people are watching? No. Alrighty, guys, and with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this goofy review. Yeah, I bought these and spent $60 on them, and I wanted to test them out. Again, a couple of my only complaints for these, there's no wrist strap, and the minus button is a little off-centered. It's supposed to be in the middle, but it's kind of off to the right a little bit, kind of drunk. I don't know, someone was dyslexic when putting this together. But other than that, it's fully functional, fully automated, and looks sleek as hell, as well as the Bunchuck. And in case you're wondering, yes, he did release these beforehand, but I couldn't get my hands on one because they sold out too fast. But he did come out with a brand new line that included the Bunchuck, because the Bunchuck was not in the original bundle. And I decided to get them because I love Poofesure. He's too funny. And if you all want to go and support him, make sure to go click on his channel right here on screen, and make sure to check out the last video that I did as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. PokeTom is out. Stay awesome, and keep on gaming.